Well, it's probably maybe seen the alternative links on YouTube. There are many comments that said that the video was fake, and I'm not going to bother proving you wrong, but no, that video is real. You can see Dodo was obviously crying, and yeah, it really is sad, but let's go to the slides right now. Scroll right here, his name is Phoebe Prince. She died January 14, 2010. 6 teenagers bullied her, taunted, threw things, and made fun of her accent. This girl is from Ireland, and she married out here with her parents from Ireland, and yeah, she been called names for just because she was Irish. And her 12-year-old sister found her dead body hanging on the second floor of a stairwell, and a memorial Facebook page was posted on. Very crude comments were posted on that page. She was 15 years old. Next slide. Ryan Halligan died October 7, 2003. A group of boys at his school hated Ryan because he was a little bit slower than others and he had a speech problem. Physical and verbal bullying affected him a lot. And yeah, it was, a lot of names were being called, like fat, stupid, faggot, just things of that nature. Yeah, a girl that kind of let him on a bit and really had that mindset that they were dating. Obviously, it was not the case, and spread many rumors about him. Yeah, he hung himself in his closet. He was 14 years old. Eric Mohad, March 29th, 2007, he died. Eric was picked on by 3 kids at his middle school mercilessly, and a lot of it was very verbal. And the things were like flicking him in the ears, putting razor shavings on his head, just while he was trying to learn material at school. He thought he was, people at school, not just these 3 people, thought he was gay. Just because he was skinny, he was about 6'2", 165 pounds, I think, and he wore just bright clothing, and got hold of his dad's handgun, and locked himself in his room and shot himself in the head. And his sister came in his room, and he was lying in a pool of blood. He was 15 years old. Jared High died September 29, 1998. Other students in his middle school bullied him and taunted him and really think, in school and out of school. When he was being bullied in school, he got assaulted in his middle school gym. So something means he got beat up pretty badly, and he suffered with depression. He was lacking sleep, and he had many emotional outbursts, punching holes in his walls. 6 days after his 13th birthday, he called his dad at work and got a hold of his handgun. And he told his father that he was loved, and he shot himself in the head while his dad was still on the phone. He was 13. Now, maybe some of you guys may recognize his face. This guy's name is Tyler Clemente. He died September 22nd, 2010, which isn't that long ago. Tyler was gay, and he had a roommate that posted a video of Tyler with another guy. And this video went viral all over the internet, and comments started to spread around. Very hateful comments, and but many hateful text messages from people he didn't even know, because the guy posted his number in the middle of the video. He lived in New Jersey and jumped off the George Washington Bridge, which is 604 feet tall, and he jumped and splattered into the Bone-Chilling Hudson River. He was 18 years old. My name is Brian Greenfield. I'm 17 and I'm a graduating student at MAI. What you just saw there were the faces of people that were on the circuit today. But they're not. But it's sad. It really is. You can all agree with me that it's sad. It's a small issue to us, but it's so big as well, isn't it? All I'm really asking you today is that you try not to use your cell phones, even for the Bible, so I'm not going to ask you to look anything up. Just really want you to treat this issue with open mind and open heart, and that's all I really ask you today. So, we're all people. You look at the person next to you, that person is a person, right? You all agree with me on that? Yes. If you look at them a certain way, they're different. They're different in the sense that they have different style, they have different parents, they have different families, and they just have different friends. Should that affect what happens to bullying? It should. You know, every day there's the gossip, there's the taunting, there's the fights, there's verbal abuse, there's the torment, and everything else. But have we all wondered why? Have you guys wondered why? Why bullying happens in a school, a setting where everyone should be free and no one should be judged? You see it every day, and you can't help that. But I'm going to tell you right now, whether you accept it or not, that including myself, everyone has gossip, everyone is bullied in this room today. You've all talked about someone, haven't you? Yeah. You can't say that you haven't talked about someone. Whether it's a good story or a bad story, it's still gossip. Or if you put someone down, that was a clue a lot, but if you put someone down, it's still, well, even if you put someone in the ears, what happened to Eric? It's still bullying. It shows what you feel towards that person, doesn't it? Yeah. But it all starts with one thing. A few small things. It starts with your tongue, it starts with your voice, and it starts with your attitude. It starts with also your brain as well. James chapter 3 verses 3-6 says, when we put bits into the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we can turn the whole animal. Or take a ship as an example. Although they are so large and driven by large winds, they are steered by a very small rudder wherever the pilot wants to go. Our tongue is a small muscle in our body, but yet it can change someone, like those 5 people who killed themselves. I want you to imagine that story I just read where the guy stuck his gun, guy who died in 1998, right away. Stuck a gun to his head while his dad was still alive. So I heard the gunshot go off. Can you imagine that right now? I want you to think, create a mental image. Can you imagine telling your dad that, having this? This next verse, Romans 3:13-17, tells us about the poison that is on our lips and on our tongue. Their throats are open graves, their tongues practice deceit. The poison of vipers is on their lips. Their mouths are full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood, and ruin and misery in my goodness. For the bully, here obviously, you don't obviously believe that, because you use that to your advantage. You use that to kill people. Flesh should be alive on this earth today. They use it to kill people. Now our tongue can steer big and mighty ships, and it can make us feel big and mighty. Right? Kind of reaction. I like that. No, I mean that. You can say yes. Yeah, but for people who bully and gossip, you're not big and mighty. You're small. I can name you 10 different people right now who bully. Not in this room, but I can name you 10 different people. You're nothing. As a matter of fact, you're a coward. It's a harsh word. Do you like being called a coward? Maybe guess not. When I say you, I don't mean you guys. I just want to get back there now. The cowardly people who can't size themselves up. You just can't size yourself up. If you bully people who can't defend, you can't talk back, you got no friends to back them up. They're all alone. Because chances are they've been bullied 75% of their life. Now. So I read a verse in Revelation 21, verse 8. It says, "The cowardly, the unbelieving, the vile, the murderers, the sexually immoral, those who practice magic arts, the idolaters, all the liars, they will be consigned to a fiery lake of burning sulfur." This is the second death. So how many of you in this room can admit to that you're a coward? Can anyone? True. When it says in a second death, you're a coward. It's like you'll die. On Judgment Day, God will look back and say, you know what, you were a coward all your whole life. He'll kill you again in a fire lake. Is that bad? Is that good? What you decide. And being a bully, a coward, whatever, it affects your reputation. It affects who you are today. I've grown up in a non-Christian household, and one of the things that my mom and dad has always taught me is have a good reputation, because it will affect you. Like, when you go to your 10-year reunion, after you grad, people will look at you and they won't even talk to you, because you were a coward, you were a bully, you did all these things. To me, that doesn't make sense. It affects you so much that you can't even find a job. No employer is going to hire you when they call your references and say, yeah, this person's a coward. This person's a bully. This person's an idiot. They'll rip your resume up and throw it in the garbage. I've seen it happen. Trust me. Bullies are big people, right? The people who don't even defend the person who is being bullied, they're just as bad. How many of you guys have stood up for someone? Look them in the eyes and say, let it go. It's not a lot. It should be bigger. But the people who don't do it, you're showing the bully that they are king, they have power, they're big and they're mighty. You're feeding them lies. Lies. Very bad lies. The person who's bullied, if you don't stand up for that person, maybe you don't care. How many like being cared about? Would you want that for yourself? You want someone to care about you and stand up for yourself? Stand up for you? That's what you're going to show them if you don't help them out. If you don't, like I said, like even bullied their whole lives, they need that person to help them out. It's hard. It really is. It's hard to stand up for others. It's hard to stand up for your beliefs. It's hard. Don't care if it's hard. If you think it's hard, you're not going to do it. When you graduate high school, people ask anyone who's graduated high school, when they get into real life, they're going to say it's hard. They're going to say it's not easy to support yourself. You're defending yourself. You get in the real world, no one's going to care about you. It's always hard. I'm going to tell you what's easy. What's hard is take shortcuts. It's easy to make fun of people. It's easy to hate. It's easy to judge. You want to judge? You want to take it easy and take shortcuts out? Or take shortcuts? We like taking shortcuts. Let's all be honest. How many like taking shortcuts? How many of you guys like avoiding the straight and narrow path? It's 3 people. You should all raise your hands. So yes, I want to take the straight and narrow path. Not take the hard route, or not take the easy route. I've come to realize in my life that people bully because people are different. They said you can turn to the person next to you and look at them, and they're most likely wearing a different jacket, different shirt than you are. And people judge people for that every single day, what they're wearing. It's pathetic. That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard. In personality. If we didn't judge we all be robots. If we were robots, we wouldn't judge each other. It'd be a boring world. Everyone is the same. We're all the same. Doesn't matter how tall you are, doesn't matter how skinny or large you are, doesn't matter. Romans 3:22-24 says, the righteousness is given through faith in Jesus Christ to all who believe. There is no difference between a Jew and a Gentile, for all have sinned and all have fallen short of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by the grace of the redemption that came by Christ Jesus. It led me to wonder, if we're all the same, then why do we have different parents and different friends and different everything? Why? That's one of the things that's a mystery, is why that we're all the same, but we're all different too. Well, yeah, someone will judge you, someone will find it bad, or they'll hate on you for it, and it's just not right in our mind. We all have skin, we all have eyes, we all can speak, we all can smell things, hear things. We're all the same. We all have talents, we all have gifts. We all worship the same God who died and rose again for the same old sins. We're Christian. We would all say amen. We would all believe that. Now, I know these two guys, and good friends of mine, very good people too. And, back in middle school, we were bullied by people who thought they thought that were friends of theirs, and it obviously turned out that they were not friends. People thought it'd be funny to bully them. Do you think it's funny? Raise your hand if you think it's funny to hate, to bully, to judge, to torment, to taunt, to tease. How do you think it's funny? When you're in that moment, you all laugh your heads off. Am I right? We shouldn't get caught up in the moment. We should do what's right for ourselves. Throughout their high school career, these two boys were gossiped and taunted and yelled at by people that shouldn't be yelling at them. They have no right to yell. On the first day of their grad year, they were begging their mom not to take them to school. Because that school's a place of freedom where you are free to learn. You're free to do what you want, make new friends, and do all these certain things. Thoughts of suicide were very prevalent in these two boys, and they were throwing up because they couldn't handle the pressure at school. So they were picked apart for the summer. These people who bullied them, and these two boys who were bullied and the bullies, they're both Christians. Both believe in the same thing. So that's pathetic. You believe in the same thing, yet you can find something to judge. It's pathetic. There's other things you can judge people for. Not their beliefs. That's just others. And I'm going to tell you one thing that's not going to sit well. So be prepared. You bully, you hate, you judge, you gossip, you're not a Christian. matter of fact, you're not even a believer. Gossip's a hard thing to do. Because we all talk about someone. You and I talk about someone. John talks about someone. Good Christian people talk about other people. But does that make you a Christian? Does that make you a believer? Does it? Someone tell me that doesn't make you a Christian, believer. A Christian and believer are two different things. In my mind, a Christian is someone who believes in God. Someone who believes. But a believer is someone who follows. Someone who reads the word and follows that word. You know, I think in my mind it comes down to one question. To that one little question. What would Jesus do? It's a simple question, isn't it? Jesus would come to that person. Jesus, if you read your Bibles, Jesus would go up to prostitutes. People like East Hastings looking for a quick buck. You go to those people and say, I can save you, I can help you. No one will judge you anymore. You are with me. Read my word and follow my Father. God would do. That's what Jesus would do. You want to be at Jesus' time. So go up to them and help them out. And say, yeah, come with me. I can help you out. I think bullying is very simple. I think that bullying is very easy. Things for a simple problem, there's a simple solution. It's plain as day. And there are really only two solutions that I can think of. And one of them is you have to get to know people. You have to get to know people in your school. So I'm going to guess that none of you know everyone in your school or your university or whatever. You know, it's hard to talk to people. I understand that, but no one said it was going to be easy, right? Like I said before, no one said it's going to be easy. You got to take the hard way. Don't have to take shortcuts. And same with your job. You have to talk to people in your job. You have to know people where you work. Because it happens there too. And I still think that's very pathetic. Because like I said, school is where you're free, the same with your job. You can't even say anything because it just makes you so cute. I was in Hawaii and I met a kid and he was talking at school had over 5,000 kids. And I was free. We obviously don't have schools that can hold 5,000 kids. It's just one of those things. You have to get to know people in your school. What I think is going to happen is that a sense of guilt washing down. Now, guilt is from Satan. Guilt is from the devil. I understand that. But it's going to happen. You're going to feel guilty of what you did to that person. 5 people died because those people were guilty of what they did. Let me guys watch MTV. Anyone? Weird channel. It is a very weird channel. But about a year or two ago, there was a show called If You Really Knew Me. I don't know if you guys heard of that show, but these people from Be the Change come to this thing called Challenge Days, mostly in the U.S. And then you got to pay these people from Be the Change $3,000. Try to get down to that. Something like this. You're trying to solve barriers in a school that shouldn't be profitable. And that's just what I think. So what Challenge Day is that these people go to these schools and they pick the obvious prep, the obvious jock, the obvious nerd, things like that, and they just follow them throughout Challenge Day. So what they do is they get the first part of Challenge Day is they get people to mingle together. They get people to they do how many people can get high five, most high fives or whatever, and then they mingle and they just talk to people they wouldn't barely even talk to at their school. Then it goes deeper. They get like those pieces of paper. Like remember back in elementary school, that those big white pieces of paper that you look over and drop and stuff. Um, you know, they drew this box. And they said, "Be the man box." What this box is, they drew arrows to this box, and they say, for the men, they say that you're supposed to be tough, you're supposed to be this, and you're supposed to be that. That's just what the media tells you and beats in your head every single day. For the girls, they draw a flower, and be a lady flower. You're supposed to walk this way, talk this way, do this and that. That's what the media shoves out your shows in your brain. And they go even deeper, and they do these stories. They say, they all bow their heads, and they go, "If you really knew me, you would know." And they share their testimony. I'll touch on that a bit. They do this thing called power shuffle. I haven't heard of what power shuffle is. Okay. What a power shuffle is 2 lines. So there's the crowd of people on this side, and there's no one on this side. They do like situations and categories, and they'll say, if you've been bullied by someone in this room, you'll cross the line in front of everyone. And then they'll say, if you are the bully that bullied these people, they'll walk across the line too. And they'll like hug it up, whatever. They'll say things. They'll be like, they'll say things like, "What is that like when you were bullied?" And they'll just go kind of on from there. Let's go back and talk on the stories. The stories, they're groups of 8 to 10 people, and they bow their heads and say, "If you really knew me, you would know." They share their entire testimony. Now I'm going to do that with you guys. I'm willing to bet that not all of you guys know who I really am. You just go to school with somebody, you just know my name or whatever. But if you really knew me, you would know that I once was a bully too. Hence why I'm talking about it. Well, in grade 7 and 9, I just stopped. I'm just very ashamed of my past. And I bullied this one kid. I won't say his name for his privacy. And he bullied him so much that he locked himself in his room one day and stuck a gun to his head. Luckily, his dad walked into the door. He is still alive today. And I've yet to forgive him. You know, if you really knew me, you know that I fell on the wrong path. Grade 9, I fell on the path of a gangster. I fell on the path of a user, a drug addict. Watching the heroin, the crystal meth, the pot, everything run through my eyes. For the gangster part, I wanted to be a UN gang member. I wanted to walk around with a gun in my hip, and I wanted to pull it out. Someone pissed me off. I was filled with anger. I hated everyone. You say one wrong thing to me, I tear your jaw right out. Look at me, I'm skinny now. Back then, I was tough. I was a leader. I hung out with many kids that are now either dead, in prison, or in the UN gang. That was my crowd. Those were my homies. Those were my guys I used to hang out with. Once I saw how the UN recruited people, I saw it from my own eyes. I'm riding my bike past out in the middle, and this black Cadillac pulls up. I turn around. So it's a nice car. I turn around. 2 black guys and a white guy walk out. About 6'7", 260 pounds. There's a kid playing basketball out in the middle. Come out, one guy's got a driver, one guy's got a 7-iron, one guy's got a 5-iron. We go up and beat the living crap out of this kid with golf clubs. They drag it back in his Cadillac. That's how UN recruits every single one of the gang members. That was me. And I had to change. If you really knew me, then I believe in God. Like God saved me. I'm here today because of God. If you really knew me, I broke the law a lot. I was a robber. I was a thief. Broke and entered into pools and schools. I set fire to the back of Chief Air. That was all me. I'm saved by God today. Amen. Wasn't for the Lord, I'd be in prison. I'd be in juvenile. Guys were crazier than I was. That's where I would be today. I'll tell you right now, I shouldn't be standing in front of you and saying this sermon. I shouldn't. I understand that. Bad memories. I listened to a sermon from Mitch Clausen. I don't know if you're hearing that, Mitch, but the way I kind of took one of his points is you got to see it to believe it. You got to see suicide to believe that this bullying actually exists. You got to see, you got to go up with this person who's got a shotgun in their hand, they're going to put the barrel in the back of them and pull the back of their head out. You got to see that. You got to go to the person who's locked in the room with a gun to their head and pull a hole the next time bigger than the side of their head. You got to go to the person who's going to jump on the bridge, like Tyler Clemente, but they jump on the bridge and splatter their body on the water. You got to see the person who's going to get 5 strings of piano wire tied to their neck and jump from a tree, then have the wires lodged in their neck. Teens are only going to get more creative in killing themselves. As generations go on, that's what's going to happen. If this bullying issue is not stopped, more gruesome deaths are going to be outcast in the news. Raise your hand if you want to listen to that. If you want to listen. Somebody died from a simple issue. There's a thing that happens every year, and they say, this generation is going to change the world. And that's what the media says. What does the Bible say about that? Ecclesiastes 1:4-8 says, generations come and go. Generations come and generations go. But the earth remains forever. Amen. The sun rises and the sun sets and hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south, turns to the north, and round it goes, ever returning on its course. All streams flow into the sea, they return again. All things are under sun. More than one can say, the eye has never seen. Like I said, how many guys have heard the generation thing? Raise your hand if you're the generation thing. We're going to be the generation that's going to change. No, it's hard to change the whole earth. Almost 7 billion people on this earth, and it's hard to change that. Like I said, it's not going to be easy. But let's try it though. Let's be the people that are going to change. Our school system is flawed. Our schools are just filled with bullying and gossip. It's just terrible. It's just sickening to see and hear that. Once you stop bullying, it's just a simple thing. Like I said, you gotta get to know people. Or see it, if you want to go see it, believe it, be my guest. I don't want to see someone roll the back of their head over a shot. I don't want to see that. Pretty sure you guys don't either. So let's do the first thing and try out. So I'm going to call up Audrey right now. And and also or Kendra. Yeah, sorry. Also just the prayer can come up if they want to do. And if you really want to change, go to God. Amen. Go to God if you want to change. I went to the Lord. Look at my past. I was ready to kill people. And like I said, you pissed me off for your job. But I got my hand and popped 5 shells in the chest. That was me. Look where I am right now. I'm standing in front of you preaching the word of God. Because the Lord saved me. I'll tell you one thing right now. You're not a Christian in this room. A very wise man told me, Mike Mannix, he said, the farther you are from God, the faster you will run back. Yeah. Fast we run back to the Lord. From the created view, all the same but very different. I want to try something. I want to try Challenge Day. I want to try Challenge Day in our schools. Just because the United States can do it, we can do it too. Yeah, I like Trevor's thinking. You know, we can change our schools. We can make our schools a better place. We can make the people in our schools better people. That's just us. That's just us Christians. Who are non-Christians are doing even greater things than that. Am I right? Yeah. It's one of those things you've got to stand up for the Lord. I think that Challenge Day were to happen. You obviously need people to help out. So I'm going to call on you guys. I want you guys to, if you feel led to help out with Challenge Day, I want you to come talk to me or John during reflection time. And or after the service or whatever. If you feel led to do that, that'd be awesome. People in our broken schools and our broken paths are change our world. Now it's time for reflection. Response. The reflection is to the new people. Reflection is your prayer to me. You can come up with anything, absolutely anything. People who died in their life.